of us.
And Looney with the slam.
Man, Looney is so long, gets up there and crushes it.
Now Murray. Pass to Williamson. 4 on the clock. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. And he misses his first shot of the game. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Here's Lillard. Looney passes to Lillard. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Lillard finding a way even there amongst the trees.
Murray against Lillard. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Looney against Embiid. Can't connect from short range.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game. Now here's Murray. Last game for him, he had 14. Picked by Williamson. Murray passes to Williamson.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Lillard against Murray. Lillard outside. Pass to Jackson. Looney the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Back to Looney. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Tate.
And the young guy taking it right at him. Jones doing what he can do to earn the foul.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of this game.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Jones. And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
And for fans who follow year after year, it's so great to watch development in this league. Herbert Jones has a great build. Good defensive instinct set and is growing on offense. This is a development guy.
And another miss by Milwaukee.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Murray with it. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Yeah, you can't leave Murphy open from deep. He doubled his three-point attempts from year 1 to year 2. That's confidence.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's a look now at who shot the ball the best during last season's campaign. 5th on the list, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Looney. Now here's Lillard. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. The Pelicans have gone 1 for 3 so far. Williamson outside. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Brett, one area where Zion Williamson continues to improve is as a passer.
Well, B.A., he's cut down his turnovers while more than doubling his rate of assists. And to me, that's just familiarity, getting on the court more consistently and not being injured. I mean, he's going to build and compound on that experience. So starting to make plays is starting to show for Zion.
Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answer that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
Oh, and fast break for the Pelicans. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
Here's Lillard. It's a 6-point game. Looking to end the run. Nails it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got his second bucket on the night.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
James Borrego gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We briefly discussed what he wanted his team to do against Damian Lillard, and he said to not let him get going from deep. Once his three ball is falling, everything else becomes easier for him, so we have to talk out there on the perimeter. So expect to see a lot of defensive activity near the three-point line tonight. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. 3 on the clock. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
There's the block.
Well, nice defense from Looney, able to totally upset the shot because of his positioning.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
So it's the Pelicans now. 3-point lead. Embiid, a screen on Lillard. Murray. That's good from Embiid on the assist by Murray.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Lillard. He's got 5. Pass to Jackson. Back to Lillard. Over Jones. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got his third bucket of the night.
That's high-level concentration there from Lillard. Stays under control in the face of some pretty good defense.
Now Embiid. Over Looney. And another one falls for New Orleans.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to review the game plan. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Oh, my. That was a game for the ages. A fierce battle. It really could have gone either way, but they were fortunate they pulled it out.
Man, they had to scrape and claw just to get themselves back into the game and into overtime, but they really kept their composure in the extra 5 minutes, and it paid off for the win.
Lillard passes to Jackson. And here's Portis. Pass to Lillard from the arc. Joel Embiid pulls it down.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Beyond the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And here's Lillard. 13 points in the win against the Wizards in Washington. Over Murray. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Lillard's got 9.
Well, there are scorers, and then there are confident scorers. Lillard's so dangerous with the jumper, the floater, getting to the rack, you name it. One of the bright stars in the NBA.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And so it's New Orleans with it. It's a 3-point game. Murray against Lillard. Murray passes to Embiid. Lays out. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Murray. Over Lillard.
Well, he typically carries such a heavy load on offense. Lillard shows the energy to get it done on defense as well.
Here's Portis. Soft touch off the glass.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Pelicans. Pass to Williamson. Embiid inside. He's defended by Looney. Embiid gets the bucket. The Bucks trail by 3. Now Jackson coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Portis finds Lillard. Looney, a screen on Jones. Inside. The jump hook. shot by Looney, no good.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Milwaukee has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Williamson against Portis. Pass to Lillard. Over Jones. The shot by Lillard, no good.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Knocks down the triple. And it's an 8-point New Orleans lead.
This is what Murphy does. He gets the ball and instantly gets up shots.
The Bucks shooting around 40% early on here. Lillard against Jones. Now Looney. Will it go? And Looney with the slam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Here's Williamson after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Embiid, a screen on Portis. Williamson passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
It's a good fundamental play there. Zion able to set up for the assist.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Now here's Tate. Yet to see a basket. Portis for 3. They get it back. Second shot opportunity, and it's blocked by Embiid.
Yeah, imposing his will. Embiid sending a message with that rejection.
Both teams will make substitutions. Murray against Kuzma. Clock at 6. Pass to Smith. The 3-ball. Drains the triple.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
New Orleans leading by 5. Here's Murray. Right side Jones. Tries again. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New Orleans.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
That's good from Jones. Bucks trail by 8. Portis with a screen on Jones. Lillard passes to Portis. Oladipo outside. Shot clock at 5. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Oladipo executed that pick and roll well. Remarkable at scoring whenever he gets room to shoot off the screen.
Olynyk with a screen on Lillard. Here's Murray. Up and in on the layup.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Portis a screen. For 3, Oladipo. Misi grabs the board. The Pelicans lead by 8. Outside Murray. The kick to Olynyk. There's the 3. Griffin pulls down the board. Well, the Bucks shooting 43% to get this one underway. 11 feet out. Oladipo can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. Second, Damian Lillard.
Very steady at the line. He's the guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. Now here's Murray. Pass to Jones. Shoots over Connaughton. And again, no good by New Orleans. And it's Lillard with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 8. Off target from outside. Lillard's got only 4 of his 11 shots to fall here so far. There's 47 seconds left in the opening quarter. Takes the 3. Hits the three-pointer. He's got 9.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Bucks trail by 11. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
They set a pick. For 3, Oladipo hits the trifecta. Oladipo's got his second basket on the night.
Some confidence from Victor Oladipo, and why not? He's got the green light in this offense.
Pass to Messi. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Now here's Oladipo. Tight defense on him. Now here's Portis. Jacks up a 3. He's off on that one. And so it's New Orleans. Ending the quarter up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen from New Orleans, what do you guys think?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
New Orleans leading by 10. Let's check in with Allie LaForce. An injury update on Kevon Looney.
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer for the Bucks about his status. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound good at all. He's likely going to be out for a while. Injuries are obviously never at a good time, but they seem even more frustrating this early in the season, guys.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
We've got Zion Williamson, and it's Reeves in at point guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And here's New Orleans now, after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Out to the right wing. Hawkins, the pass to Reddish. And here's Reeves. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
And he knocks down the first one.
When you look around the league, how many guys would love to have half of Zion's talent? Those natural gifts are undeniable.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Green is checked in. Second free throw, no good.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
Jones, he's checked in for Green. Bucks trail by 9. Oladipo with the ball. Pass to Portis. And stolen by Williamson. To the left side wing. Hawkins, the pass to Williamson. Here's Reeves. Still without a bucket. To the middle. 6 to shoot. And the shot goes in. And the Pelicans lead by 11.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And here are the Bucks now. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Milwaukee shooting their first foul shot of the night.
At the line for one.
Free throw good, Lillard. And you know Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim. Yeah, Jones is good for it at the arc. He's really worked on that shot.
Pass to Hawkins. Reeves with the ball. The three is up. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people wanted to just click right away, but when you put two guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. B.A.?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Now here's Lillard. He's got 12. Here's Portis. Messi grabs the board.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Pass to Hawkins. Over Portis. And again, no good by New Orleans.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Lillard, the open look. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Now just a 3-point New Orleans lead.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
New Orleans calls timeout. Looney's checked in for Milwaukee. Jackson comes in for Jones. And here's New Orleans now. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Messi. To the right side. Here's Williamson.
That is showing up again later. Wow. Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
Lillard against Reeves. Lillard passes to Looney. Back to Lillard. Off target with the three.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Now here's Williamson. He had 25 points in his last game. Blocked! And they'll get another chance. Here's Misi. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
The Bucks trail by 5. Lillard outside. Pass to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. New Orleans leading by 5. Williamson outside. A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. Number 1, the Bucks.
And looking at last season, the thing that jumps out at you is their three-point percentage. Best in the league in that category, which is great to see considering how valued the three ball is nowadays in our game.
And the first one at the line is good. Williamson hits them both. The Bucks trail by 7. Jackson outside. Back to Lillard. To the paint. Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
New Orleans calls timeout. Embiid, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Olynyk comes in for Williamson. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Tate comes in for Kuzma. Here's Hawkins. No made baskets yet. Here's Embiid. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Lillard. And stolen by Reeves. Here's Hawkins, defended by Jackson. Reddish passes to Reeves. Embiid a screen on Lillard. Here's Reeves. Antetokounmpo with the block.
And Giannis erasing that shot with his length. Shooters have to be.
The feed, the jam, Giannis.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
The Pelicans lead by 5. And here's Reeves. Pass to Hawkins. Back to Reeves. Reddish with it. He's covered by Tate. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. For 3, here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard laces in a 3.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Hawkins. He's scoreless. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. And the Pelicans miss again. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Lillard outside. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Pelicans shooting at 30% here in the second. And that one's good. Olynyk.
Olynyk showing some confidence now, and the big man is catching and firing.
Here's Lillard. 17 points in the game. Pass to Looney. Here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Looney. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Pelicans lead by 5. Reeves, the pass to Embiid. Back to Reeves. Embiid, a screen on Lillard. Knocked away. Here's Jackson. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Here's Antetokounmpo. A big-time flush by Giannis.
Not much a defender can do against Giannis there.
New Orleans has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Outside Jones. Embiid, a screen on Jones. Murray with it. And Looney picks him up defensively. And it goes out of bounds. That one off tape.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Shot clock at 2. Murray, no good. Bucks trail by 3. And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
Now Murray. Pass to Embiid. It's Embiid going to work inside.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Now here's Jones. High arcing shot. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Murray.
Yeah, Jones right there, taking a bit of a chance, committing to that play.
And no matter if he starts or is a reserve, Tyus Jones always takes care of the ball, Brent.
Incredibly low turnover numbers throughout his career. This is the kind of guy that coaches put implicit trust in to run their offense. He will continue to find ways to be part of any rotation throughout his NBA career.
Jones hits them both.
There's nothing about Tyus Jones that doesn't say team. He knows his job is to drop off passes, feed guys, and he really focuses on doing just that.
Now here's Embiid. 20 points for him last game against the Lakers. With the fadeaway. Tate grabs the board. Milwaukee has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Jackson with it. Still no points. Here's Looney. Over Olynyk. Kicks it out to Jackson. stolen. And here comes the break. Pass to Embiid.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Launches it. Tate grabs the board. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Now Antetokounmpo. Jackson outside. Here's Looney on the wing. Jones out of bounds. It'll be Pelicans ball. And the upcoming schedule for Milwaukee. On Saturday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Toronto Raptors. And then on Monday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns.
And for that game against the Bulls, that will be the 8th contest of the year for them. The season is young, but they are starting to sharpen up.
Brent, what's something you've seen from Murray's time in San Antonio to now?
Well, there's been no stoppage, BA, of the type of work that DeJounte Murray puts in. Now, he's had to learn a new system, but he's adapted to that, and he continues to play both ends of the floor to make an impact.
First one falls for him.
Well, since coming into the league, Murray's worked so hard on his free throw shooting. It's really paying off.
And Murray drops them both. The Bucks trail. Jackson surveying the D. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Jones. And another miss by Milwaukee. And stolen by Jackson. Outside Tate. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the Bucks. Jason Tate. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Good on the second one. 59 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside Jones. Let's go with a 3. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 6 assists in the game.
And that's how confident Jones is, ready to fire away as soon as he gets it.
The Bucks trail by 4. Jones, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Looney. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7.
Assist for Jason Tate.
Here's Murray. 35 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Puts up a 3. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Looney, a screen on Olynyk. The shot by Looney, no good. Jones from outside. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's New Orleans. They lead by 2. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm alongside Coach James Borrego. And, Coach, a nice effort so far. What's the key here in the second half, though?
stay with our defense. That's the key. When we have our opportunities, push the pace. But we got to get stops, push it at them, and keeping a rhythm offensively at our point.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
We've talked about it in the past. They have a deep rotation that allows them to play matchups.
So why aren't they ahead in this game? And I'll tell you why. The starters have to do more.
And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top performer for each squad thus far.
Yeah, they're both smart-driven, extremely talented. They've been putting on a show, man.
Taking control individually.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Here's Williamson. And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. Kevon Looney is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Jackson. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. And it's Lillard in at the one.
Well, there's no I in team, but there is an I in Zion. And I see him getting it done.
And it's Lillard with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. 4-point game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Embiid with the block. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
For three, here's Lillard.
Hard to score on Herbert Jones. He will lock you up.
A shot by Lillard, no good. Murray with it. Tate picks him up defensively. Williamson against Lillard. Williamson is double. Pass to Murray. Takes a three. Sinks it from distance. Murray's got 7.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. And here's Lillard. Here's Looney.
Well, the defender was all over Kevon Looney, and he got physical right back. That's a nice play.
Milwaukee shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Kevon Looney at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he drops a first.
If you have the good fortune of playing next to superstars in this league, there are certain guys who thrive in that environment, and Kevon Looney has been one of them.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. New Orleans leading by 6. Murray passes to Jones. Stolen by Jackson. And Giannis throws it down.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
New New Orleans has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Williamson against Looney.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Well, he shot well from the line tonight, going 4 of 5.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw is good. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Now Lillard. 17 points in the game. Right side Tate. It's hauled in by New Orleans. They've led by as many as 11. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. Fifth on the list, the Pelicans.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
That's good from Williamson. Williamson hits them both. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Antetokounmpo outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Jones. Back to Antetokounmpo. And it's blocked! He keeps control of the ball.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Basket's good. Lillard's got 19 points.
And showing why he's so respected around the league, Lillard lighting it up.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
At the line for 2, DeJounte Murray.
First free throw is good. That one misses.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy 3 of 4 to start it off.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
And not just a volume shooter. Lillard, very accurate.
Now here's Murray. Give him 8. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Williamson. Back to Murray. Outside Jones. Embiid with it. 5 to shoot. Over to Looney. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Embiid's got 14 points.
If you're the D, you live with this. Embiid sometimes makes hard shots no matter what you do.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Tate finds Antetokounmpo. Tate with it. Antetokounmpo outside. He tries for three. The Pelicans pull it in. Misi's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Williamson outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's foul number 2 for him.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
The Bucks trail by 8. Lillard looking around. To the inside. Got a hand on it. Antetokounmpo with the block. Lillard passes to Looney. Goes back up. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Murray. Give him 8 points now. Williamson outside. Back to Murray. Williamson passes to Murray. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got 3 assists tonight.
You think you play good enough defense, and then DeJounte says, nope.
Now here's Jackson. No points so far. Tate passes to Antetokounmpo. Looney, a screen on Williamson. Shot clock at 6. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
Defensively, you got to try and build a wall against Giannis and cover the paint. He's too much to handle inside.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. They've led by as many as 11. Williamson against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Murray. Down low. Misi's shot is good. Misi's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Murray with a great job of the draw and dish.
The Bucks trail by 8. Lillard passes to Looney. Here's Jackson. Pass to Lillard. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Reddish. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the 3rd quarter. Back to Williamson. The shot won't fall. Looney with some nice D. Antetokounmpo against Williamson. Here's Jackson. Deflected. Murray for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The fader. That shot is off. The Pelicans lead by 8. Outside Murray. From outside the arc. And again, New Orleans no good.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. And here's Tate outside. Rebounded by New Orleans. Misi's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. To the middle. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Misi's got 8.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Jackson. No points yet. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Some changes for New Orleans. Olynyk checked in for Zion Williamson. And Reeves is subbed in for DeJounte Murray. Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee. Looney, a screen on Reddish. Kuzma for 3. Pelicans cleared away. Misi's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Reeves with the ball. There's a screen. Tries it from 19. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Jackson left side. Back to Looney. Pass to Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock to win the drought. And Antetokounmpo with the lay-in. He's got 10.
And I like that. Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
New Orleans calls timeout. Embiid, he's checked in for New Orleans. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Jones comes in for Damian Lillard. New Orleans leading by 8. Outside Reeves. Pass to Embiid. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Portis. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
A 3 from the inbound. Drops in the 3. And the Pelicans lead by 11.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Milwaukee has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Portis, the pass to Kuzma. Snatched away. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Kuzma with the ball. Picked up by Reddish. Jackson for 3. It's hauled in by Reddish. Reddish has got his 4th rebound in this one. New Orleans has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Screen by Embiid. Here's Reeves. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 10. Kuzma against Reddish. Clock at 4. Kuzma, the pass to Jones. 3-pointer. Joel Embiid with the board. New Orleans leading by 13. On the wing, Reeves, defended by Kuzma. To the inside. Here's Embiid. Blocked! And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, you see how Giannis scans the floor. It's actually easy at his size, involving his guys and showing his ability to pick the defense apart.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Now here's Reeves. Fires from the wing. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there, and he's going to devastate you.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
He can be such a physical force. It's so hard to keep Embiid from getting to the free throw line.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
2 shots.
First one falls.
Molding himself into one of the most dominant centers in the league, Embiid has really come into his own.
Oladipo's checked in for Milwaukee. And he makes both free throws.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Portis the screen. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Tyler Jones. 1 shot.
And the technical free throw is good. And so it's Milwaukee with it. They trail by 9 from deep 3-point range. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Reeves. Jones with the block.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Outside Reeves. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. Well, we thought that
The previous play is under review.
going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
And of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter.
Good move to review that shot. That was really close to counting.
And so it's New Orleans with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. We've got Herb Jones. Joel Embiid is out there with Kelly Olynyk. And it's Hawkins in at the 2. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. The Pelicans lead by 9. Reeves, the pass to Hawkins. Back to Reeves. Embiid, a screen on Jones. Hawkins. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Hawkins has got his first points of the night.
Hawkins showing off a little bit of that old school scoring.
To the paint. And it's Portis. That time on the assist from Oladipo.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
The Pelicans shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Outside Olynyk. Here's Reeves. Oladipo with the rebound.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Count that one.
The passion Kuzma plays with inside rubs off and makes his whole team better.
Here's Hawkins. Pass to Embiid. Inside, Embiid gets the advantage.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Here's Lillard. An easy 2 on the layup. Lillard's got 24 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Hawkins. Right wing. Portis against Embiid. Over Portis. Embiid misses. And it's Jones with the ball for the Bucks. 7-point differential. Now here's Lillard. Defense is right there. For 3. The shot that time not on target. For New Orleans, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Hawkins. Fires the 3. Now Reeves. On the wing, Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Over Oladipo. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard shrugs off the contact.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. And here's Jones. Outside Reeves. Pass to Embiid. Takes one from 10 feet. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 20 points for him.
Flat out dominant. Joel Embiid having his way tonight.
Portis, the pass to Lillard. There's the triple. Sends it home from three-point land.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
Here's Hawkins. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Portis. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Embiid's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, this is what sets Embiid apart from other bigs. That mid-range game is on point.
It's Oladipo with a drive. Count it. Here's Reeves. Pass to Embiid. Here's Hawkins. The three is up. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Portis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Kuzma with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. Portis for three. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
What a feed from Kuzma. I like when he finds the open man, and so do they.
The Pelicans call timeout. Making some changes. Zion Williamson comes in for Olynyk, and Murray subbed in for Reeves. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Jackson, he's checked in for Jones. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what James Borrego was saying to his team. This might be a close late game, but don't tell coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
I mean, it's almost like the higher degree of difficulty on the shot, the more focused Embiid will be. Of course, as an opponent, it can be so frustrating to face a player who can score against your toughest defense. And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising. In a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Back to Murray. Embiid, a screen on Lillard. Murray passes to Embiid. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Lillard. Back to Oladipo. Now here's Portis. 4 on the clock. Doesn't go that time. Murray against Lillard. Murray passes to Embiid. Shoots over Portis. Embiid missing again. The Bucks have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the fourth. Oladipo, right side. To take the lead. The Pelicans pull it in. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Outside Murray. Pass to Hawkins. That's tipped. Portis with the steal. Now Lillard. Kuzma with the ball. Kicks it out to Jackson. Portis with a screen on Williamson. 5 on the clock. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And it's Murray with the ball for the Pelicans. They lead by 1. Williamson with a screen on Oladipo. Murray finds Williamson. Ooh, Zion with a show of strength on the finish.
One thing Zion's learning to do is just set better screens. It's so effective for the offense.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. For 3, Oladipo. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only 1 so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Now here's Williamson. Jones with a screen on Kuzma. Shot from 12. It's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks trail by 3. Jackson on the wing. Defended by Murray. Back to Lillard. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Lillard's got 10 points in the quarter.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Oh, the strength of Zion.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And Milwaukee shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency. For The three, here's Lillard. Pelicans cleared away. Pass to Hawkins. From the baseline. And it's good for two. Now it's a 4-point New Orleans lead.
Great pass there from Herbert Jones. When someone's open, he'll find them.
The Bucks shooting about 43% in this one. Lillard up top. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Oladipo's got 5 assists in the game. The Pelicans have gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Williamson passes to Jones. Embiid inside. Portis on him. Embiid gets the bucket.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Both teams deciding to change it up. Antetokounmpo for three. And Embiid with the block. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Lillard against Jones. Inside. Here's Looney. Out to Lillard. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Williamson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Jones finds Williamson.
Fourth personal foul. First team foul. Bucks foul. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Fourth personal foul. First team foul. At the line for New Orleans, Zion Williamson. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Williamson hits them both. The Bucks trail by 6. Now here's Lillard. Lillard converting inside.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
Here's Murray. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter here. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Fifth personal foul. Second team foul. Line for 2. DeJounte Murray.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that puts him up 5. Well, the Bucks shooting great so far. 52% in the fourth. And stolen by Murray. They push it up 4 on 3. Williamson with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo against Williamson. Back to Jones. And Embiid gets the double team. Clock at 4. Nails it from 3.
And those assist numbers for Murray keep going up because he can score.
And it's Lillard with the ball. For Milwaukee, trailing by 8. A minute 9 left to play in the 4th. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Well, he has that ability, elevates his game in the clutch time. It's Lillard time. He's on point.
Murray up top, over Lillard. Murray, no good. The Bucks shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Tries again. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
That's a tip of the cap there, always wanting to take the big shot for his team. Lillard makes more than his fair share.
Williamson is double. Pass to Murray. Embiid with it. 4-3. Looney grabs a miss.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Lillard passes to Jackson. With the second effort, it falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
The Pelicans call timeout. 24 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 4. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. 4-point game. Outside Tate. Here's Lillard. And he sinks it.
The stakes don't shake Lillard at all. He stays cool and finds the clutch basket.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he's unable to get the second one.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
You could bet that's what they're looking for. This late in the game, they need that 3.
It's good from beyond the arc.
Does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
The Pelicans call timeout. time. And it goes!
They got that one.
Gets it! Wow!
That's before the buzzer right there.
The winner at the buzzer. It doesn't get any better.
Man, I'm just blown away. Absolutely as clutch as you can get. People are going to be talking about that shot for a long time.
And so the big win by New Orleans in a tight game. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Zion, this is a team with some outstanding young players with complementary skills. How do you see yourself fitting in?
I think I fit in very well. I think I'm a very versatile player. You can throw me out there with any group, and I'm going to put up, do something to contribute. And I think we're a very unselfish team, so that plays a big part to it.
And any group would be happy to have you. Thanks, Zion.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Joel Embiid.